Hey everyone, I'm Travis Brown, and welcome to the Final Cut, your daily pulse in horror. It's Friday, and we're back from Thanksgiving with plenty to feast on. Horror news, a spooky short story, and maybe a few leftovers. Let's get into it. First up, we've got an update on the long-awaited sequel to the 1997 slasher classic, I Know What You Did Last Summer. This week, Sarah Michelle Gellar teased an image on Instagram from the set of the film. The shot? A director's chair labeled with the film's title. But before you get too excited, Buffy fans, Sarah confirmed she won't be reprising her role since, well, her character's already dead. Don't worry though, she'll be involved behind the scenes in an unofficial capacity. Oh, and good news for fans of Freddie Prinze Jr., he's set to return, reprising his original role. If you still need your Sarah fix, check out the trailer Paramount Plus dropped earlier this week for Dexter Original Sin. She's front and center in that one. What do you think about this sequel? Are we ready for some small town secrets and hooks, or is this one fishing for nostalgia? Let us know in the comments. Now, here at the Final Cut, when news runs a little thin, I like to bring you something original. Today, I've written a short story for you. It's called Cold Shoes. The Evergreen apartment complex had a long, grim history. It stood on the grounds of one of the bloodiest battles of the French and Indian War and was nestled along the Trail of Tears. Residents often reported hearing eerie voices and strange noises, especially near the park trails. Despite the haunted reputation, Anna wasn't easily deterred. She was determined to win the sixth grade science fair, and no restless spirits would throw her off track. Over 2 weeks, Anna worked tirelessly, finally cracking it. She conducted electricity from a potato. Of course, her older brother relentlessly teased her about it, joking that he turned her project into a vodka distillery, as if he was smart enough to fill out the paperwork, she thought. Still, she was proud of her achievement. Now came the hard part, the presentation. Anna was the smartest kid in her class at Rubendale Middle School, but she didn't think she was the prettiest or the most popular. Her cousin Teresa's Thanksgiving comment echoed in her head. You won't have to worry about boys for long. We all get big boobs and round butts in this family. By the time you're in college, you'll be fighting them off. Anna wasn't so sure. Teresa didn't have to deal with middle school boys, or worse, Carmen McBride. Carmen, who lived 2 doors down, had been Anna's best friend in elementary school. Now, she was her worst bully. Carmen always won the science fair with flashy, half-baked projects, and this year would be no different. She'll probably bedazzle her way through something stupid again, Anna muttered. Oh, Carmen, you're so brave, Anna mocked in a high-pitched voice. No matter what Carmen did, the judges loved her. But this year, Anna had a real shot. She was focusing on simplicity and creativity, especially after Justin Fairchild nearly blew up the gym with his project last year. The vice principal had banned anything too outlandish. Goodbye volcanoes and tornadoes. As Anna put the finishing touches on her poster board, a soft tapping sound came from her bedroom window. Her parents were out at a holiday mixer and wouldn't be home until late. She paused, Sharpie in hand. There it was again, this time more of a scratch than a tap. Anna stood and walked to the window, laughing nervously. If someone's out there, I'll stab them with this Sharpie, she joked to herself. As she reached the glass, she noticed the fog, cold white mist forming on the window. Slowly, a word began to appear, written by an unseen finger. Coldfeet. Cold feet? Anna whispered, her breath fogging the glass. She tried to wipe the word away, but quickly realized it wasn't on the inside. A loud thud at the back door made her jump. Heart pounding, she grabbed her phone. Another thud, this one louder, reverberated through the house. Before she could call anyone, the lights went out. Fumbling with her flashlight, Anna noticed the temperature had dropped sharply. Her breath misted into the air. Her teeth began to chatter. Then she felt it. She wasn't alone. It was as if the living room had been filled with invisible presences, their energy pressing against her from all sides. She dropped to the floor and scrambled under the couch, clutching her phone. The voices began. Cold feet. Cold feet. They came from everywhere, long and raspy, growing louder with each chant. The cloud wrapped around her like icy chains. Anna's body trembled from both fear and the freezing air. The voices closed in. Cold feet. Anna screamed, well, put some damn shoes on. The room went silent. The lights flickered back on. She heard the jingle of keys and the front door opening. Her parents stepped inside, staring at her in shock. Anna, are you okay? Her mom asked. Still shaken, Anna glanced around the room. The cold was gone. No voices, no shadows. She ran to the back window and peered outside. Nothing. What happened? Her dad pressed. Nothing, Anna lied, her voice trembling. Well, clean up and get to bed, and don't forget about your goth boots. You left them outside, her dad said, pointing to the front porch. Boots? Anna asked, confused. She opened the door, and there they were, muddy combat boots that weren't hers, their laces frayed, soles worn. Her stomach turned. She kicked them off the front porch and slammed the door shut. Inside, Anna grabbed a pair of thick white socks and slid them on before heading to bed. She didn't sleep a wink. So next time you hear a voice in the dark demanding shoes, maybe it's time to invest in a new pair. What did you think of Cold Shoes? Let me know in the comments. That's it for today's The Final Cut. Thanks for tuning in, and a big shout out to everyone who supported us over the holiday. We'll be back Monday with more horror news and original stories, so be sure to follow us at HMUNCUT on all platforms and subscribe to Spotify and YouTube. Until then, stay curious, keep the lights on, and maybe check your boots before putting them on. See you next time.